Hello, hello. So I was reading this article today and it sparked one of my favorite quotes that we say here at Optimal Self, which is excellence in anything increases your potential in everything. All right. So what does that actually mean? Right? What does that actually mean? What does it mean for you to actually increase your potential in everything you do? Think about it for a second. Excellence in anything. Okay. So here's what I'm doing. Read an article to you real quick. This investor, Graham Duncan, if you look him up, he's really, really high level investor. And so there was an article with tennis champion Novak Djokovic, right? One of the greatest tennis players in the history of the game, probably the best in the world today, or at least in these last few years. And so in the interview, right, they asked him, or he says, I can carry on playing at this level because I like hitting the tennis ball, right? You're talking about the best in the world. And his statement is, I can carry on at this level simply because I like hitting the tennis ball. And the interviewer replied in a grave surprise and said, are there really players out there who don't like hitting the ball? Djokovic answered, yes. There are people out there who don't have the right motivation. You don't even need to talk to them. I can see it. So what Graham went on to say was, if you can find the thing that you do for its own sake, the compulsive piece of your process, and dial that up and up beyond the imaginary ceiling for that activity, right? Everything has a ceiling. He's saying if you can dial up something, find the thing that you can dial up right past the imaginary ceiling for that activity you may be creating, right? His experience is that the world comes to you for that thing, and you massively outperform others who don't actually like hitting that particular ball, right? Whatever thing that is. So he said, I think the rest of career advice is commentary on this essential truth. All right, so let's break this down for a second. So here's Djokovic, right? The best player in the world says, I can stay at this level simply for one reason and one reason only. I like hitting the tennis ball. Listen, hitting the tennis ball is not the only thing that he does. Think about playing tennis at the highest level. Think of anything at the highest level, right? He didn't say, I love all of the cardio workouts so that I'm in shape. I don't like weight training. I don't like eating a certain diet so that I stay, great. I don't like having to get a certain amount of sleep so that I know that my performance is there. I don't like to travel. He didn't say any of those. All of those things are pieces to the puzzle. And he could literally almost disregard or dislike those things. You can dislike some of the things that are in your job or in your world. You can. But if you find that one thing that you can be compulsive about, the one thing that you absolutely love, the one thing that you can do that will keep you going, then guess what? The other things you'll just do. You'll get up. You want to be the greatest in the world? Okay. But I love hitting the ball. Okay, I get to hit the ball today. Well, you can't hit the ball until you've stretched, you've had this proper diet, and you've done your cardio workout. And then we're going to go rip balls for the next 2 hours. But to get there, I have to earn the right. You see, but he's found that thing. And when most people don't have that motivation, their motivation is what? What if you're motivated by the money, or you're motivated by the travel? Well, then will you really put in the time, energy, and effort that it takes in all those hours, right? The Olympics are going on right now. So it doesn't matter when you listen to this, just imagine that this is the Olympics are going on. And what's crazy is that we see people at the top of the mountain. You get to watch a kid the other day, step onto that gold medal, won a gold medal in swimming, and tears are coming from his eyes. And I was sitting there and I was watching him, and I was filling up with emotion for a few reasons. One, because it was like, man, that feeling is just incredible, right? But I also imagine all those hours of hard work, all those early mornings in the pool, all those early mornings, all those missed dances and not going out at night and all these things that he sacrificed, that he worked, and he gets to stand on that podium and get that gold medal put around his neck. I'm sure, even if we take back and we look. So now when we look at these things, how do we apply it to our lives, right? What I want you to understand is what we just talked about is that if you can find the thing that you do for its own sake, that compulsive piece of your process, you see, this is the ticket out of your current state. You see, most are sitting and all they do is they complain about their state. They complain about their circumstance. They complain about their job. They complain about their life. Here you go. Instead, take pride in every single thing you do, from how you make your bed to how you do the most mundane tasks at work. Because if you want to make that next step, no matter where you are in the pecking order of your job or whatever it is that you're doing, be the best that's ever done it. Take pride in it. For no other reason is that how you are here is how you are everywhere. And if you'll take that time, if you will put in the time, energy, and effort to be the best in the world exactly where you are at what you do, if you will take pride in the most mundane tasks, doors will open for the next opportunity. I don't know what they are. I don't. But I can tell you this. Every single time that I pushed the envelope, that I tested myself, that I was willing to learn something new. And then when I learned that something new, I applied it every single day. People were watching and a new job opportunity came up. A new big career opportunity came up. All those things happen for one simple reason. I found the thing that I love to do, was willing to learn. Every single one of you has that opportunity. You do. It's in you right this second. No matter your age, no matter what, you have that opportunity. Don't let it pass you by. Don't let somebody else's opinion, somebody else's ideas take it away from you. You have a chance. I'm going to say it to you again. This is your ticket out of your current state. It's very simple. Take pride in everything that you do, everything that's in your life. If you're going to do the dishes, do them as well as they can possibly be done. Going to make your bed, make it great. They're going to ask you to do something at work, do it so well that they're shocked by how well you do it. And things on the other end will start to stack up. They will, right? I'm going to give it to you like this. James Clear, the author of Atomic Habits. If you haven't read it, please go get it. It's an amazing book, and he is an amazing thought leader in the habit space. And he says, you can usually accomplish more by giving something your full effort for a few years than you can by giving it a lukewarm effort for 50 years. Pick a priority for the season. Pick a priority for the season of your life and do it to the best of your ability. I'm going to leave you there. Again, imagine you can accomplish way more by giving full effort for a less amount of time than giving a lukewarm or half-ass effort for the rest of your life. You choose. It's very simple. Pick the priority and then do it the best of your ability. All right? There you go, baby. That's what I got for you today. What is your priority? What is it that you want to do? Are you willing to learn? And are you willing to change your state, which will change your life, which will change your family's life? You're the leader. You're the one who has to do it. Go make it happen. All right? As always, there's somebody out there that's struggling. Please jump on over. If you're hearing this on a podcast, I would love it if you would jump over to our YouTube channel. Just give us a subscribe, click it on. You can see them live. All the interviews that we have in the podcasts are there live. You get to actually watch them and see the humans that are speaking to you. So please, really appreciate it if you jump over there. Love to have you on board. And as always, until next time, ladies and gentlemen, get out there and be the best version of you.